artist spotlight. I got my girl here with me. What's up?
What's up? What's up?
What's going on? New single Game Froze out now. How are you? How have you been during these crazy times?
Like I've been home, so like it hasn't been so crazy to me. And thank God I didn't catch COVID or anything like or anyone in my circle. So like I'm thankful for that. But I have like other family members who did. So it's like shout out to them. Them beating it. That's a big, how can I say, like a big up for us. So I'm happy about that one.
No, I'm happy to see that you're doing well. I'm happy to see your son's doing well. I'm happy, we're part of the COVID-free gang, knock on wood, you know what I'm saying? So we got this new single Game Froze out now. You know what I'm saying? This is your second song that you dropped. Obviously, you dropped Rainy Days about half a year ago. So, as you start to get music out, for the first time, why did you kind of want to come in this year with Game Froze? Because I feel like this song is obviously stronger than Rainy Days. So I want to get your thoughts on how you wanted to come this year with this record.
I feel like Game Froze is who I am. Like that's the person I am. Like people like see me as I how can I say it? Like once I got something on lock, I got it on lock. So like right now, Game Froze to me is like something big. Like I'm feeling it, and my people are too. So like I'm like happy about that. And I feel like it's just like I feel like that song itself will put me in a better place. Mm-hmm. So that's why I dropped it. I've been working on it for a while, like way before Rainy Days. I've been working on that song. So like since I dropped it, like I'm so happy that I did finally.
No, I love that. So with Rainy Days, what was, we were talking a little bit about this and how you're going to, sorry, my mic almost stopped. We were talking a little bit before this about how you were going to remaster the record. So with Rainy Days, what was kind of your inspiration for that? And why was that like the first song you decided to drop?
All right. So I feel like Rainy Days, like I was in a tough situation in my life where I had just like, I didn't want to deal with men at that moment. And then like I met my son's father, and I feel like I didn't write that song about him. So he always thinks like, oh, this song is about me. It's about me. Like, no, it's not. Like, it's about my past. It's about my past relationships, shit that I used to go through. And like, I feel like it was needed to put that out there. Like, and like, once I like remaster it and stuff, I know a lot of people could relate. Like, there's a lot of guys out here, like young ages, popping Percocets. And when they get on Percocets, they go crazy. So like, that was one thing. I could have said anything. I could have said, like Xan hitting that anything. I could have said anything. But perks, I feel like it's more likely for young men to be popping right now. So like I just wanted to like make awareness of that. That's one thing that I wanted to do. And I feel like a lot of young men nowadays have mixed emotions, and then they just drag girls down with them, and a lot of girls don't succeed in life because of that. So like I feel like I personally, like I left all out of my past. So like me writing a song about it was just like I got those emotions out. I got those feelings out, the things that I never got to say. So like me, I usually put my emotion in my music.
I love that. So, you also told me a little bit before this that you have a record that you wrote about / for your son. So what is this record and when, what did you want to do with that?
All right. Basically, it's like, do you remember like they was doing like, it was a lot about Black Lives Matter, this and that. So like in one of my part of my songs, I'm like, I was like 10 toes down, understatement. Feel me? Pardon my success. I ain't make it, but I'm planning, you see. I got a little baby boy's basket popping, of course. 3 years from now, 12 on the sales to abide by the law. This ain't no station story. This ain't no folk tale. Got it out the mud to alley hoop where you born now. And basically after that, like I was just explaining that I didn't have it as a child. Like,
right.
At all. My mom had 8 kids. And
Sheesh.
like I didn't have it. Like I was broke. Okay, like my mom was barely making it. Like, and like I give her big ups because we always had a roof over our head. We always had food in our stomach. We just didn't have everything that everyone else had. So like being a child, you're like really not ungrateful because you don't understand, but it's like you're ungrateful because your mom is doing the best she can. So like me being a mother, I'm understanding that like, okay, I'm doing what I can to make my son's life better. And that's probably what she did. So it's like, I'm basically like, my song is basically about me helping my son escape poverty. That's it.
I got you. And I love that how you want to kind of like just do everything for him.
Yes. I'm big Kevin gang. I love Kevin.
So how did you kind of first get into the music stuff? Like when did you kind of like first realize you had this talent?
All right. So like I honestly like I used to always write when I was like 16 years old. I started writing, but I never really took music seriously. Like
Mm-hmm.
so like when I first put Rainy Days out and I see that people like were like fucking with it, I'm like, okay, let me continue. And I was already writing. So it's like, okay, let me just throw another song out, see if they really fucking with me. And like when I threw out Game Pros, I'm like, okay, like and I got really, really good feedback on that song. So it's like I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna push
Okay.
myself to make it. Like when I want to get something accomplished, I get it done. So I'm gonna try my best. Like that's all I'm gonna say.
Who do you feel like your biggest musical influences are?
As of right now, like my favorite artist is Young Blue,
Yo,
and
excuse me, Young Blue is one of my favorite artists right now as well.
yes, that man got this game on lock. Like
That's a
little
fact.
does
That's a
he know, like
fact.
he probably don't think he like, oh Drake is like I see the post. It was basically saying that like he made the most money with Drake on a feature, but it's like you got it already. Like your
Yeah.
whole flow is different from everybody. Like he got it.
Yeah, he
So
got
like
that new
that's
joint
one of
with
my
Coil
favorite
Ray out
artists.
now. Thieves in Atlanta. That joint crazy. Shout out my
Yes,
girl
yes,
Coy.
yes. And that Mind Still, like that's so that song got it goes crazy. Like I love that song so much. Like he's doing really well in life. Like
Hmm.
and like I that's like one artist. Like if I ever make it like big, that's one artist I would love to work with. And who else can I say that I like? Mm, like I'm not really big on female artists. Like I don't like I listen to music. Like I listen to their
Hmm.
songs and stuff, but I really don't have a favorite female artist. Like I
Right.
always listen to male artists. I don't know why. It's just I don't know. I guess it's the Bronx in me, but that's what I do. I
So be
I always yeah, like I always listen to like male artists. So like I would say there's one artist that's from New York that I
Mhm.
really really like too. Jet Gang Zay.
Yeah.
Yes, he's like I
Zay's
like how
dope.
can I say like I like to give like hood artists their props. Like I feel like he's a
Facts.
good artist. That's one person I would love to work with one day. Neek Bucks is good.
Nick Bucks is dope. Yep.
Yes, yes. And let me see. Oh, Little Baby. Little
Of
Baby
course.
is the best. I love his music. Like love it, love it. That's all I listen to is Little Baby, Young Blue, and the other two artists I told you about.
If you were so, I was even gonna ask you, like, there are New York artists that out there that you really want to work with. Obviously, Zay would be one of them. Are there any other New York artists out there that you really wish that you could kind of hop on, do something with or kind of get some game from?
Fab.
Fab.
Yes.
I feel like no one's ever said Fab on the show, and I never understood why. But I feel like that's a great, you know what I'm saying?
His flow is ridiculous, okay? Like he got it. Like he been had it forever, but he got it. Like that man, he do his thing. Like soon as like I feel like if he hops on a song, like that shit is bound to take off. Bound to take off. Like
As
he's
so
really good.
So as we look towards 2021 for you, what do this year, what else can people expect from you music wise? Like what else are you going to do this year? Or what else are you dropping this year, planning on dropping, etc.?
All right, so my next song that I'm planning on dropping right now is for Brown Skin Babies, from like basically for my son. But like
Mm-hmm.
I know that a lot of mothers will like be able to relate to what I'm saying in this song.
Mm-hmm.
Fathers also, because there's a lot of dads like once they have a child, they're like so big on getting their kid away. Like that's what my baby father's on right now. Like he wants to get his son out of here. Like he don't want to be in New York or nothing. And I'm so happy that he's like he has that mindset. So like that's one song that I'm gonna drop. And then I have a song that I'm actually like I'm working on now. It's called No Cap.
Okay.
Yeah. So that one I feel like that's gonna be big. That song is gonna be big. Like I do my thing on that, but I'm not done with it yet. So like I wouldn't really like try to like put anything out of it, like no previews or anything, because I'm really trying to master that good, like so it could,
No,
blow
100%.
hopefully.
So people can expect some more singles from you this year. You know what I'm saying? No,
Yes.
maybe a project, maybe some videos. What else do you think that we can get this year?
Definitely visuals. I'm gonna start working on my visuals.
Mhm.
I probably most likely should have my first visual out next month, probably towards the ending of the month.
Okay.
So like I'm working on that. But before I drop any visuals, I might just do a freestyle. Like I feel like it's long due. Like I just wanna like I have a lot on my mind. So like me, like when I do, I just write it down. Like let me write
Mm.
and I can throw these like I can throw this in a song like I usually think. So like I'm gonna probably drop a freestyle. I need to drop a freestyle, I feel like. So I want to do that, but my visuals is really important to me. So like I want to make sure it's like finessed. So like hopefully, I get a good cameraman to do it.
I was about to say, I feel like freestyles are really good pieces of content to just throw out into the world.
Yes, yes. And how can I say it? Like me, I don't call myself a rapper. I don't feel like I'm a rapper. Like I'm an artist. So it's like I feel like I could make songs like with melody in it. And I also can make songs like that are just like straight hardcore. Like so I feel like I'm an artist. I'm not a rapper.
Yo, I love this, and I'm so excited for everything that you got coming this year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I really love Game Pro, so I'm very excited to see what else you're able to accomplish, in 2021 with your music. So we got the song Brown Skin Babies, right? That's what we're calling it. That one's on its way. We got some more other song. What were you gonna say?
Um, it's about our brown skin babies, but it's not called that.
Oh,
Like,
I thought you said that's what we were calling it.
I
My
don't
bad.
I don't have a title for it yet. Like usually, like I said, like I would write my song first, and then
Yeah.
like after, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna name it this. Like
That's the TBD
like,
title.
Yeah. So like it's definitely for our brown skin babies though. So like like everybody's so big on Black Lives Matter right now, which I am also. Like, so I wouldn't say that I'm not. Like, I'm so big on Black Lives Matter because
100%.
I'm African American, I'm Puerto Rican and Italian, but like I was raised by a Black man. Like my dad is African American. Let him rest in peace. And shout outs to my dad. But I'm so big. I'm big on Black Lives Matter because I feel like we, as people, don't get the same opportunities as other people. I feel like a lot is thrown our way, and like how they say like other people have privileges. Like I didn't see it with my own eyes, so like I understand
Yes.
exactly like what's going on in this world, and it's like I don't agree with it.
No, 100%. Well, I'm happy that's why you're making the song, and the song's also in part for your son and the other parents out there who can relate to it. So we have that. We got some possible visuals, maybe a possible project. Is there anything else that the people got to be on the lookout for from Chinky in 2021?
I'm gonna fucking blow y'all, okay? So y'all need to just watch out for me. Feel me? Like I'm gonna blow. Like I dream this. Like I feel it in the air. Like I'm gonna blow one day, and it's like when I do, I'm gonna be big, really, really big.
Yes, we're gonna manifest it for you.
Yes, speak it into existence. That's what I do, and it happens. So
So before we go, let the people know where they can follow you at. Any other socials, anything else you want to plug in there? Now is the time to do it.
So right now, I can be found on Instagram at steph.milk. And my link in my bio will take you to all my music. I'm on Audio Mac, I'm on SoundCloud, I'm on YouTube, and I will be dropping visuals soon. So like hopefully stay tuned for that, guys. And my new singles that are coming out. So I have something that I'm working on. And stay tuned for my song No Cap. Y'all gonna love it.
No Cap. Yeah, No Cap's also on the way. Yo, make sure y'all go follow her, like she said, at Steph.milk on social media. Make sure you tune in to Game Froze out now.